Okay, today we are making the piskóta.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did is already, I turned the oven to 325 degree. That's where we
Okay.
will bake it.
So oven's at 325.
Yes. Now with piskóta, we have a very simple recipe. I don't use any cookbook recipe. How many eggs you use? You use so many, like I use 10 eggs, and I separate the egg white and then the egg yolk separate, right?
Mm.
So if you use 10 eggs, then you use 10 tablespoon 10 tablespoon of sugar and 10 tablespoon of flour. If you use 6 eggs, then you use of course 6 tablespoon of flour and 6 tablespoon of sugar, right?
Okay, but how much
So-
do you normally use? You say about 10 would make a regular
Well,
size
then we'll make a
piskóta?
nice big size. We can have tomorrow some left to go.
Okay.
So
But if you want to make a
sometimes
smaller
I used to make
one.
usually 6. Yeah,
Oh.
I do 6, or now lately I'm doing 10, and it's good because it's nice and big, and see we can take some home too.
Okay.
So anyways, what I do is now I will whip the egg white,
Mm-hmm.
right? And until it's almost nice and hard. Okay, what I want to say is I whip the egg white until it's nice and very hard, and make
Zoom in
some
on that.
peaks, just like that, without any sugar, without anything. Just whip it as hard as you can.
Oh yeah, we do have a good one. The sunbeams? Yeah. Ah, yeah. All of meringues used to make those white. Oh, wonderful. Oh. Oh, that's good to. Yeah. But it's more like, what does it end up looking more like?
And then you put up sugar in it.
Okay, we're back, Anu. So how long has it been about?
Okay, we never check the time. It's about 10 minutes maybe.
10
But
minutes
look at
worth of
that.
whipping?
See? It has to be.
It's almost like a whipped cream then, yeah.
See, I make peaks.
Or hubbush.
Phone peaks or something
Or
like
peaks,
that.
that's what Sid was
Almost,
saying,
yes,
yeah.
you can make phone. Now what I do, I put the 10 tablespoon for sugar in the 10 egg yolk.
Okay, 10 tablespoons
Tablespoon sugar
into
for
10 egg yolks, right.
yolks.
Okay.
So what I do, I just will cream it up very fast.
Mm-hmm.
So you start slow and then you kind of speed it up
Yeah.
afterwards?
So what you do is you put very fast here
Uh-huh.
in the white, that yellow with the egg yolk with the sugar.
Mm.
Okay. And just mix up a little bit. Okay.
Wow,
And then what
interesting.
you do, you will put the egg, the flour,
Oh,
and you put the flour about a little bit in
at a time?
a little bit at a time.
How much flour do you use? 10 something? 10
10 tablespoons.
tablespoons? Okay.
Okay, I'll just do it in 2 times. There.
What would happen if you just put everything all at once?
Well, I guess I think maybe extra is limpiness.
You just need to add it a little bit at a time. In other recipes too, like things like cookies and stuff, same thing.
Clumps together maybe?
Oh yeah, it's harder to mix it and stuff.
Limpiness or
Even when you're making
something.
Lumpy.
cookies, it's better to split it and put it
Yeah.
third at a
Oh.
time or half at a time.
And then in this one you don't over mix salad, and you can work fast. They say that will be the best.
Mm.
So just mix a little, you don't have to over mix them. Okay, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
What you do is
So even like the eggs, why did you have to separate the yellows with the whites? Why could you just put them all in the bowl?
because you
and then...
can't whip it up
Yeah.
the white harder than
Like you can't make the white so foamy.
Oh,
yeah. It will be
You'll
just,
And it won't be
stay-
so full and
it
foamy.
will be not
on
fluffy
its-
at all.
on its
Because the
own.
egg yolk is heavy and it will not
You'll just stay
make
liquidy, eh?
It will
Like
not
this.
make it fluffy
Okay.
like that. Now the pan is oiled and
Oiled?
Oil, not margarine.
No.
What kind of oil did
I
you use?
I use the muscle oil.
Okay,
Or
corn oil
you
and
can use
then...
canola, you can use maybe the olive, I never tried olive. Anyways, we have to work fast with it. The oven is
Okay.
already preheated with 325.
So 325?
Yes.
I see, just quickly pour it in there into the form.
Look at that, yummy.
That's cool, man. Giant,
That's so easy.
giant pancake. Mm.
It's such a good recipe, huh?
Maybe I could write that
Easy
down.
recipe. And this one you bake about 10-15 minutes until it's very light beige.
10-15 minutes only.
Yeah, I will check for sure how much and will tell after, okay?
Mhm.
Was never used to really directly check the magnesium when it looks good enough. Open up the stove for me, please, Eureka.
Okay, one
So
second.
see, you just
try?
megcsinálod, hogy around menjen
Yeah.
evenly about,
Just kind of.
and it will rise now. This one now, we put it in the oven in the middle rack
Mm-hmm.
in 325. for
Middle
about-
rack,
For
325.
about 50 minutes. I will
For
check
50
at 50
minutes
minutes,
only.
and then later we can see exactly how much it was, and I can tell. Okay?
Tell us. Okay.
So it's 3:48. 50 minutes is on. That's 53. I know. 58 and 50 minutes is 50.
Oh, I'll set the timer, don't worry.
48 is 58.
I'll set the timer.
40
Don't even worry about it.
403.
Sure.
403. Okay, thank you. So.
Thing on your con that you can add baking powder into it.
Yeah, you can add a half teaspoon baking powder into the flour, mix it up before you put in there,
Yeah.
and then the cake will be a little bit lighter.
Oh.
And if you don't put, you don't have to put. I never used to put before.
No.
If I don't put, then cake is a little heavier taste and
Mm.
more moist taste.
Oh, okay.
So
I see.
But both very good and Depend which
Good.
one you like.
And yeah, and Sylvia was asking if you make, say, a 6 egg piskóta, then you would still cook it for about the same time, 15 minutes.
Yeah, because then you use smaller pan because you will have to have about the same thickness. If you use the
Oh, I
same this
see.
big pan
Yeah.
with only 6 eggs, then it will be very thin and dries out.
Yeah,
It will
okay.
be dry.
Right. Okay, so it's the thickness that determines the baking time. Okay, thanks, Anu. 15 minutes and 350, and we're checking it now. Looks
Milyen a
nicely.
száj, Szilvia, ízes, is not much edge.
Looks
inside.
That one's
lightly.
not too
Not
brown.
much.
Do you do it a couple more minutes?
Okay, what I will do now, it almost looks like good. What I do, I turn off the oven
Mm-hmm.
and just leave it in for 2 more minutes.
Okay.
So the oven is off now then.
Off, but just leave it in for 2 more minutes.
And
Okay.
then 2 more minutes. Yeah, we'll see. So maybe then we can leave it originally for 60 minutes.
Okay, it's off, Sylvia, don't worry.
See, look, maybe we should get this for $6. There's 8 of them. I don't know.
Which one?
It's
Those?
kind of annoying. Are you filming?
Just kidding, it's still on.
You're not very nice.
Then
Then you disappear. I'm gonna hide.
La 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 la.
I'm gonna hide behind Mom.
No, he's not doing it.
Yeah, I was filming still. You only come that it's after you pull it out for a while, you have to.
Yeah, we can leave a little bit.
How long can you leave it in the pan for only?
Well, about 10-15 minutes.
10-15 minutes only, because otherwise, then as you said, it sticks in there.
Yeah, 10-15 minutes. Like I left it on the bottom, but if I put it out colder.
Uh-huh. Okay. So just leave it in for a little bit of time. Okay, off we go
Yeah,
then.
leave it out for about 15 minutes. 15
Okay.
minutes.
Okay.
And then you loosen up the jacket and lift it up, and you can leave a pen after, but you have to loosen up, otherwise better stick up.
All right. And here we've got the butter. We're waiting for it to sort of warm up at room temperature.
Turn up.
Soften up. Okay. Okay, so we're filming now. So
Okay,
Mom
so
is
after about-
cutting.
After about
The
15
edges.
minutes, when it cools off a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
then you have to loosen up because otherwise it will stick into it and it will be impossible to get out. So what you do, a very edged, gentle knife for megmúvogatod first. Loosen up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit push over to the wheel like this, see?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then you can push away a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful. Okay, see, now what you do is there is maybe one still. Okay,
Well, what happens if it's too warm? It's too soft then to pull out?
no, I guess it's not settled yet very well. But if you leave for too long, then it will stick down.
Funny.
So maybe we just will wait another side loosened up. We will wait another 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah?
Okay.
Then when it cools off, because it will settle more. The edge already loosened. So when you take out from the oven, what I did already, we didn't see, but now, still, you put it on the top, on the part, so the bottom is cooling off too,
Mm-hmm.
like that. See?
But that's smart what you did now, because you loosened up the edges, so now the edges won't stick anymore, you were
Yes,
saying.
Yeah, yeah. But when I took out, I already put it on the top of the pot.
Yes,
But
okay.
you have to do it because then the bottom is cooling off, so you see? You put it on a pot, so you
okay,
can put
yeah.
higher pot or lower, whatever. But this lower because copper
Okay.
cools it.
Well,
It
I
doesn't
used
look
to
too
do-
overbaked.
Yeah,
Okay, she
maybe
got
it's
a
underbaked.
spatula.
I used to use spatula anyways, mainly. See, and very gentle you have to lifting on it
Mm-hmm.
because like you don't want to break upright.
Mm-mm.
And you do it in every direction a little. And the spatula will allow me some kind of fur. Is a red fur. Hogy mondod ezt a vördöt? Fur,
Lift.
lifting a red, allow me kind of pushing it. Just kind of little bit alásvan sülhet. a little bit, not, maybe we should bake a little bit longer. More kizájoljon, but I guess that will be a funny thing when I'm
I know.
making like this when it never is happening because you want to do very well.
No, but this is good because it shows you then what you have to watch out for too.
Maybe
Yeah,
because you
so-
left it in the oven.
No, it was not well baked
She
yet.
thinks it's maybe
Another
underbaked
2
still.
minutes. Yeah, so I would say 80 minutes, okay? 80 minutes baking.
But it's fine now anyway.
Oh, it is, but
It's hard to get out of the depth shoe. Okay, well then we'll take a break while Mom
anyways,
gets
that's
that
what
out.
you do. Just gently lift it up until it's all the way up, right?
Okay.
See, a little
Oh, there we
bit
go. It's
maybe.
coming now.
Oh yeah, a little bit on this. All direction ben szól majd csak ki. De a spatulát jó alányomot szó. Batom jöjjön jó föl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel it is kind of soft. I could bake it another 8 minutes.
How many more
It's not
minutes?
raw. Altogether 18 minutes rather.
Mm.
Instead of 16. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
With the original temperature. Our oven is different, that's a truth.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll take a break now.
You are doing it
Yeah,
now?
I'm filming it now.
Okay, so I'm using 2/3 cup of butter.
2/3 cup of butter.
This is unsalted butter, but you can use salted too.
Uh-huh.
And then I will see how much sugar because I never used to measure before.
Oh,
So
icing
this is
sugar.
icing sugar. This is half cup. And I just will have to figure out how much sugar we usually use for this. And that's 1 cup.
1 cup.
And I
At least
guess-
it's not salt, though. At least there's no sodium.
Yeah, that's true.
It's low
I
sodium.
don't have any complaints.
Yeah.
Okay, I will start with 1.5 cup sugar. I believe it will be okay.
Okay.
Enough. This will be enough. And then I forgot
And you sure
that.
that's just 2/3 cup butter?
Yes.
Because it looks like a lot more.
2/3, yeah. Here.
Okay.
I know.
Careful, don't hit the
is-
lens, Mama.
That's why I was
Are
thinking.
you sure it's not 1
Look here.
2/3?
Come here. No. No.
I'm not going over.
I won't film you. I'll film
Yeah,
Mom.
see, that's how much was.
But you're saying it was from here to there, not from here?
The cocoa out.
And then we get the cocoa out. And then we will just use tablespoon. 1,
1,
2,
2.
a nice heaping one, right?
Yeah,
And
sure.
3.
Oh, okay, so she uses those kind of tablespoons.
Yes.
for that one.
Mountainous
That's
tablespoons.
Okay, so we will see if that will be enough, right? Because I never used to measure before, so, but
Now, when you did your tablespoons of flour and stuff when you were making the
I
cake
just
part-
use this
Okay, but not heaping.
flour a little bit heaping more, like that,
Okay,
and the sugar is flat.
okay.
Oh yeah, right. Good question. Yo.
Yeah, a sugar
So-
is flat because I don't want to put too much sugar,
Mm-hmm.
and the flour is a little bit heaping. It's
Heaping.
not overly heaping, but a little bit heaping.
Okay, good.
So this one first you összemixeled a spoonnal or forkkal, and then mikor már a butterral összemixelődött, generally not powdery, then you use a mixer, nice.
'Cause otherwise, if you use the mixer,
It will go all around.
powder
The,
will go everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll dust up. Okay.
so what we do is just first összemixeljük. That's why you have to have a butter soft and even a mixer is you.
Oh yeah, because then otherwise, if it's not soft, the butter gets
It
stuck in
doesn't,
the mixer
yeah.
and stuff.
Oh, really?
It gets stuck on
Yeah.
on those metal things.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was 3 tablespoons of cocoa. Maybe we can put maybe and 1 more. Like sometimes ours used to be too cocoa, too chocolatey, no?
I don't know.
I don't mind more chocolate anyway.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it darker anyway.
So I guess we can use 4 tablespoons, huh?
Hmm.
You see, the thing is I never measured before. I just put as much as it looks, okay? So I believe we can just have 4 rather than 6, okay?
Okay.
6 is enough, but 4 I believe will be enough. We don't want too strong. And I used to put just about a tablespoonful of milk in it because then it starts more easy to make it creamy.
Hmm.
Or you can use
But you didn't do that now, did you?
Not yet. Or you can put a little brandy in it or rum.
Mm.
If you want a kish alcoholic, nice taste, that you can do that sometimes too. See, it will start butterish. But yeah, I use the cream, more creamy. But I will put 1 tablespoon milk at bele because then a cream will be softer too. Okay, so it's almost mixed. Now I will put 1 tablespoon. You can put water or milk. Milk will taste better.
No tablespoon.
Yeah, because it's already absorbed and used.
Yeah, I made some dressing, Sylvia.
Okay,
Fresh
see,
dressing
so
for
that's
our
about
lettuce.
a tablespoon of milk.
Okay.
And I believe that will be enough to make it nice and softer. And then you can use the mixer.
Mm.
See, I measured it the first time, so that's why we don't know exactly. But for next time we will know, right? That's a good idea to do. See,
Yeah.
mine were creamy, but look at that. And you have to be very careful to put water or milk, because just put just a little more than you need, and it looks you need it, it will be watery. Because look what happened from the 1 tablespoon, look how soft already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You don't want it too watery.
no. See, 1 was just enough. And if you need more, rather always put just a little drop more, 2-3 drops, but you can just say, okay, now I need another half, because then you finished.
Mm-hmm.
It will be runny. See me and stuff left from only 1 tablespoon.
Yeah.
You have to be very careful here. And it looks quite nice and dark, so we'll see. We needed a 4 tablespoon cocoa. I guess you need, because when you will mix it with the mixer, it will be lighter, fluffier, you know.
Mm.
It will be nice. I guess now we can do the mixer too.
Okay.
Okay, so it's already mixed up a little bit, and
Yeah.
now we will fluff it up really nice and light and fluffy.
Okay.
You have to be careful because let it to the knife, let it to the table, because the butter is heavier, right? You do it about a middle speed.
Medium speed?
Yeah. See how light that is?
Yeah.
It's
not as dark.
Look at side me and brown.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's really funny, yeah.
So the air goes in it, and this will be nice and fluffy, and
Yeah, that's true. You can see the dark chocolate on the sides, and then
it's kind of gonna be more volume.
yeah. So how long do you do it for?
About 5 minutes.
Really? 5 minutes?
And the longer you do, fluffier it gets, more air goes in and nice and lighter.
Is there a danger of the butter separating here too? No?
Not separating, you just go air bubbles with the air bubbles.
Oh.
It will be light, fluffy, like creamy.
Oh, okay.
The only danger over mixing something is when you're doing whipped
Whipped
cream.
cream.
You don't want to. You want to stop it right when it gets nice deep.
Yeah.
If you overdo it, then the whipped cream will separate.
That's a whipped cream,
Yeah,
yeah.
then it'll separate the
that's
butter.
it. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense. Alright, then we'll come back. Whoop, come back.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, we will cut it up. It's cold, nice
Okay.
cold. We will cut it up for 4 pieces, generally.
Uh-huh.
Right? 4.
Right, so it'll be 4 layers of cake at the end.
Yeah, so we should bake 2 more minutes, but it's still okay.
It's not nearish or anything?
Yeah, see, it's very light, is a very thin because I didn't use it either as turkey, but that's alright. Okay, we will use the thickest, 2 thickest, but this one is thicker.
Do you put on a plate first or no? You do it.
No, I do it on there because then a plate will be creamy.
Oh.
I mean, it's okay. You put a nice patch with that,
Isn't that hilarious?
That is.
and you just nice evenly elizéled, kened, right?
Yeah, it's got yummy artery clogging
Lots of- yes,
substance. That's right,
Lots
eh?
of yummy cholesterol.
Mm-hmm.
There's really no alternative
No.
to use diesel margarine, but I don't think that would taste very
No, hey, that would be.
Okay, so do it about evenly nicely. And then you put the next one.
I see.
And you can try to put the way so it will even out. If it's somewhere thicker, then you turn around the thicker this side, the lighter, thinner that side, so it will be always even, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise one side is less. So you put about that much. So at the end is not too thick anyways.
Well, no, that's the truth. We're laughing at the big clump, right, Sylvia? But the truth is it does get spread out, and you're not eating big clumps worth in the end.
Then it's between the dough, so take it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what we do about. Let's see, because I can see 100% very well dimension or whatever. I suppose so.
It's good enough.
No,
So I don't
that's
see
fine.
very well. Okay, now we can use a lightest one now because this side somehow kicsit lighter lett. Ez nem volt izélve. Itten úgy néz ki lower, ugye? That side.
Oh, it doesn't
No, it doesn't
matter.
matter.
I'll taste.
Yeah.
I'll taste the
eh?
same anyway.
Mhm.
What side it's on.
Okay, that will be the last layer. And we have to leave about 1/4 of the cream.
Right,
around.
side oak.
So jó volt csinálni, nem?
I'm glad, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad you did in the end.
It's good we like it and I
Mhm.
feel mastikus.
That was true. We were going to make it last week, so,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you didn't. I don't
Yeah,
think you
but
came
we
last
didn't do-
week. And where did you?
I think I came, didn't I?
Okay.
You did, yeah, you did come. We had the
What we had?
round
I don't even know
tot.
what we had.
Yeah, we had the round
Oh,
tot.
yeah, okay.
And what we had, cookies or what? Fruit?
No, we decided not to make the piskóta because we decided that was a
Oh,
quite a
we
heavy
had
meal.
cherry.
Right, yeah,
We had
nice
the cherry.
cherry.
Yeah. So
Okay,
that's what
now
it was.
that's the last one. Whole lower cake. That lower.
It's lower in the back corner here.
Okay, so. But see, I am using a top.
The whole
top
side is
so-
lower, but
Oh,
more
that's
so in
what
that
I
back
thought.
corner.
Mm.
But see, this is the thickest here, but I don't want to put that way, see?
No, but
No, it doesn't matter.
yeah, who cares?
It's good, whatever good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now what we do, I will mix up a dark one. Doesn't matter. Okay, you do the tetején. What?
well, I was gonna say at Safeway, what they do is they add extra icing to straighten it out, and but who
Yeah.
cares? Do you know what I mean?
No, we
That's
don't
what they
because I
Oh.
put too much.
But that's what they do. Do you know
Like
what I
if
mean?
the
Like if
layers are not
something's a little
even?
off, yeah, they'll add like extra
Yeah.
icing.
Oh, yeah, that's
Because
right.
you'll notice certain pieces, it's like huge globs.
Yeah.
You don't want
that's
to eat
true.
too much.
No, no.
Okay, so you just darken it nicely. Around. Okay. And then what you do, you just try to put a size also. Just to cover, you know. It's not 100% perfect. If you want, you can do 100% perfect. Nice and slowly, whatever. See if it's a birthday cake, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we do first the 2 larger side up because make sure we have enough icing, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have enough icing, then you don't put on the side, no big deal. Like if it's a birthday cake you want for sure. Right? And sometimes it comes off from the cake line, a fish cake piece or something. Like here, see? Good, so we have lots of icing
Lots of icing
this
left?
time. Yeah. Okay, now we can put on this side. And then you can decorate it with some flowers, or you can
Well, I used to put.
grate chocolate
Little
on it.
plastic flowers on it or something.
Yeah, we used to put plastic flowers. We have nice plastic roses. And you can, if you have chocolate, then you can grate chocolate on the top
Oh yeah, that's a
around.
nice idea, yeah.
And this is good enough. Or you can put strawberry.
Strawberry.
on it.
Ooh, we're gonna make it healthy.
Because you can even buy nice
Raspberry.
chocolate grated.
Oh, they have it pre-grated?
Or you can grate yourself. But I used to even just a few square. If you have just a
Oh
small
yeah,
one,
yeah.
you don't need much.
Just
One
stop filming
square,
right
two
now.
squares.
Film it. So basically, just keep putting the icing on, right?
And that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can decorate as you want.
Cool, Momo.
If you want to decorate, you don't have to.
Yeah, and sometimes you
then
put
you
it on
put
that nice little
Rose.
that little terry
Oh,
the
no, and
paper
then
towel
we can,
terry
yeah,
to.
you can see that too. We can do that. Now
Okay,
maybe
we'll
stop
stop.
it.
Ah,
and
okay.
then I will bring out the tray.
Yeah. Okay.
Make a nice doily.
Doily. Yes. Okay. Okay, we'll stop it then, Momo.
Yeah, so we have this tray, and with one you can use nice dolly you can buy in the store, but I don't know this size you have. So what I do, I just cut up on the side this one.
That's pretty,
napkin. All you do is just the side, and try to
But
put
doesn't
it
it
in the
sometimes
middle.
stick to the napkin when you're cutting it or no?
Yeah, it does. So
But it doesn't
you
matter.
could use maybe wax
Oh, that's
paper or
nice. It's got a nice
something.
pattern
or even
on it.
parchment paper maybe.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, wax
Okay,
paper.
now that's a thing is you have to somehow wrap in the middle because once it's done you can put over because it sticks. So it looks
Nice.
like it's almost
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
middle, right?
Good.
So now this is
Very
all
nice.
right. We didn't put any
Decoration. That's okay.
What you can do. So a little bit this side on one, I can maybe pull back, but not really. Okay, that's it. And then see I teach it stuck more on it than usual because I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know, maybe too early raktam a flour meg a oil, but then when a cream case, I mean a hub, whatever, then I don't want that to stand and wait until I do this. So I don't know why it happened, but then I
So-
used to eat this.
We'll eat that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine. I used to do that sometimes when I was cooking like
Okay,
cakes
so
or
that's how it
things,
is.
So that's Piskóta. All
That
right.
was actually quite easy.
And then we
I'm
can
gonna
put
try
it in the
making one too, I
fridge
think.
until
Yeah.
we eat. No, we can put in the fridge until we eat, but it will harden. So
I like it
if
soft
you,
better.
I like
to
it
be
soft.
told.
much soft.
We'll leave
I
it
like
out
the
today. Let's
icing
see.
soft.
Let's leave
I
it
like
out then
it soft
today.
too.
Rather than hard.
Because it's hard, then it's
Yeah.
almost like butter.
Yeah.
It's soft to
We
nice.
can leave it out
Like,
today.
We will eat not too long, yeah. But
Yeah.
soft.
Did you guys want to go outside after?
We have 33
You want to go
minutes.
outside now or
Yeah,
after?
we can go.
Can go out now.
But you know, if you put in the fridge,
When do you guys want to
just
eat?
about an hour before you will eat it, take
And
it
put
out.
it out to warm up.
That's it.
So we have half
Okay.
an hour. Do you want to go out while we're waiting for
Yeah,
lasagna?
we can do
Yeah,
that.
we
Okay,
can
thanks
do
again,
that now.
Momo.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank
Mom.
you. So that's all it is.
So that's
And that
Piskóta.
was